Ahoy there, fellow traveler! Well met! My name is Captain Tre of the Night Pirates, and I shall be your guide to this wondrous world of magnificent builds and creatures. So come with me if you dare as we embark upon a journey through... Hello everybody, welcome back to Froobworld. I'm your Captain Tre, and in today's episode, it's time we get financially sorted out. Yes, it is time we build a shop. We have been putting this off for pretty much the entirety of Map 12 thus far. It is now Map 12, Season 2, Episode 2. I think it's time we get financially sorted, and yes, we've had ways we've made money in the past. We've, sold some items via auction, and we sold a couple of frooby cards, and yada, yada, yada. But we've never had a proper shop, and now we're going to. I haven't come up with exactly what we're going to sell, nor the name, but I have got an idea, and sometimes an idea is all you need to achieve your dreams. I'm going to tell you more about this idea as we go along in today's episode. If you're excited for it, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. There we go, the graphics on screen now, yay! I'd love to have you become a member of the crew. I've got to get to 800 before I can have my elytra again, and the goal is to get to 1,000 before the end of the year. But before we even get started with our shop, we got a little bit of cleaning our base up to do. I mean, if you've been watching the stream, which we just had our first live stream as of me recording this clip for Season 2 of Map 12 for Froobworld, and we made quite a bit of a mess, but it was really fun. So we've got to go ahead and clean up some of that before we can actually get started. And, well, I could, ender pearl down. And actually, can I make it over there? I wonder, how far will this ender pearl go if I give it just a little bit of speed? Can we get it to my thing? Can I land on my storage room? I mean, I did, kind of. It was a couple blocks short. We were up there, and now we're over here. But that was a pretty fast way to get around. I'm having to use a lot more ender pearls now because I don't have the elytra. But I've got shulkers just kind of sitting all over the place. The wall has made a return. If you've been watching any of the live streams, you'll know very, very much about the walls. There's been so many walls on here. I don't know who built this specific wall. The original wall was built by Devox, and it is a really cool design for a wall. Don't get me wrong, I like this wall a lot. In fact, I've taken a screenshot of the wall multiple times. But it's got to go. Tear down the wall. Maybe I'll put on some Pink Floyd-esque music while I'm doing it. How about that? Wall is torn down. Now we need to actually take care of our inventory, as well as I'm kind of ashamed to show you guys this. Oh, the storage system is, it is not looking great. Look at this. There's shulkers strung all over the place up here, and that's not even all. They're all the way down here. Here we have so many shulkers just strung about, and a lodestone, which we got during an achievement hunting thing, which, by the way, achievement hunting's been going well. I achieved quite a lot, including on stream we got the dragon egg for a bit, so that was nice. Now we have to clean up all of this stuff. The cool thing about my storage system is once you've gone through all the awkward items like sticks and swords and arrows and stuff, you can just put the rest of it inside of a shulker, launch it into this section here, hit that button, and it'll start feeding them right into this. And right into our little water stream here. Heck yeah, look at it go. It gets caught on some of the items, but that's okay. Alright, our base is now nice and cleaned up, not a shulker box in sight. I think it's time I reveal to you my plan for our shop. We're not going to focus on what we're going to sell, not yet at least. We're just going to get the main thing built out. Because I'm a pirate, because I like the water, and because I like ships, well, that's what our shop is going to be. But not just one ship, it's going to be a grand fleet of small ships. And on each ship, you pick up the item that you want, right? So it's going to be like the Grand Fleet Shop or something like that. I don't know just yet. But imagine a bunch of these small ships, not this type of ship here. That's a little bit too big. But smaller ships just sprung about in the water that you can then kind of swim to and buy the stuff that you need. I think it'd be pretty neat. So that's what we're going to do today. We need to find a spot for it. So I've given it some thought, and I think right over here by the Iron Golem and the farm is the perfect spot for it, because it's right outside of the shopping district here, but it's right next to the shopping district. So we're going to build a couple of pirate fleets right around here, and I think each boat's probably going to be about 6 to 10 blocks long. You know, it's not going to be very big at all, but yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark out the locations where I want the ships to be. So this is kind of like a dock entrance, so if we just go way over here, I don't want to get super duper close to that. So I think we go out to about here. Yeah, we do about here. And we have, say, the first ship here. Next ship will go off in this direction here. Then another one just a little bit off in this way. And then we'll go in and we'll delete these. It's like we're playing a game of Battleship right now. We're just planning out where the ships are going to be. Okay, and I want to go back a little bit, so let's collect our materials back up. I'm surprised there's still fish in these oceans, given the amount of mass extinction that went on during the April Froobs event. They had a little war called the Froob Wars, or the Nab Wars. So let's put another one. We're gonna go over, and then we'll go back. We're gonna put it like that. So right now we have 4 different ships that are going to be the shops. And I think we'll do one more because I want like 5 of them, I think. So this one is back. This one, these two are kind of on par with each other. So if we do another one over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we go back by 6. Something like that. This could work. Yes. I'm feeling it. These are where our ships are going to be. And they're, again, just going to be super small ships. They're not going to be anything major, I don't think. But we got 5 total ships here. Maybe we have another one in the back. And we do 6. But I don't think we need to do that. This, I think, needs to be longer. Because I don't think that's 6 blocks. It could be 6 blocks, but it's not looking like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it is. It's fine. We'll just get them all built out. I'm going to put some signs down, so that way people know this is where my shop is going to be. Alright, here we go. I've got all the signs marked out. This is where the ships are going to be. They're all just going to be facing this way, and depending on which one you want, you can just go in there. We'll have the items kind of probably listed somehow on shelves, or you can just kind of look over at them yourself. And we don't want it to be way too big because we don't want to distract from the Iron Golem back here. We just kind of want the Iron Golem and this to kind of frame it in a bit. And I think that could look cool. We could call it the Iron Fleet, but we're not selling iron, so it might not work out. But it's kind of neat. The Golem Fleet? I don't know. Again, we'll decide what we're actually going to be selling after we build the shop. Welcome back, everyone, after that time lapse. All the footage you saw there was recorded over the course of one 12-hour-long live stream, something I will probably never ever do again, but my god did we make so much progress. I mean, look at this place. It's insane and completely unrecognizable from where it was before. We've brought back the trees. We've added more lamps. We've got boulders. And one of the coolest, like, small detail touches, we got rid of all the torch spam in this area, or at least not all of it on the entire base, but in this area. So now there's dark spots. It's all nice and properly lit up, so mobs can't spawn, but you can still get the dark spots and everything. We've added so much detail into this forest. It feels so real now. It is crazy. I love it. I'm so happy with how it's come out. We've got dead trees. We've got semi-dead trees. We've got regular trees. We've got small, thin trees. Like one technique that I use is I'm kind of been putting in like these real tree, like these thick trees here, and then having some like thinner trunk trees like these in to kind of pad it out without taking up way too much space. And it's come along so nicely. We've got fallen over trees over in this way. We've got so many particles things to the firefly bushes. We've got a little pond and axolotl area over here. This tree was built by MC. He was a contestant in one of the streams we did. We did a little bit of a tree building contest. It was a bit of impromptu, and well, this tree was so good I just could not remove it. And we got the other trees put in. We also have a new camel. This is Jimmy Jr. And we did some terraforming over here as well. We changed this entire area up. We moved Gaston. He is now floating all the way over there. And we added more to the actual terrain on this end. So now it kind of swoops in like this. You get the podzol in there, but then we have like a boulder cliff thing that pops up out of the ground. And eventually I want to kind of smooth it into this area here. But that's not till later. We made so much progress on that stream. It's insane. And weirdly, I can't decide what my favorite part. It's either the trees or it's either getting rid of the torch spam. So this place feels, it feels better, you know? Thank you to everyone who showed up for that live stream and all my live streams. And thanks for everyone who participated in those live streams. It was so much fun. But again, I am not doing a 12-hour-long live stream. If you wish to watch the 12-hour-long live stream, it is on the channel. To be warned, it is over 12 hours long, so maybe take it in sittings, or, you know, just skip through it to your favorite parts. There's a lot of really fun stuff we did. Speaking of fun stuff we did, I made a mistake and I went AFK. Here's what happened after that. At this point, I've been live streaming for 9 hours and 18 minutes, guys. I so desperately want to go to sleep, but at this point, guys, I gotta make it to the 10. Like, there's no way. There's no way I can't, right? Like Tep agrees, it's gotta be 10 hours. It's gotta be a 10-hour long stream. That I will probably never ever do another 10-hour long stream. I don't even want to do another 6-hour long stream, you guys. I just want to... I like capping mine off at like 1 to 3... Make it 12-hour long stream. You want me to stream from 9 to 9? I don't think so. Half a day stream? That's almost a full day stream. Heck, why don't I just never end it? Like, I'll go to sleep and I'll just put on my old videos. You guys can just watch those on stream. I can just have it go just constantly forever. I will be right back, you guys. I'm gonna set here, and we're gonna look this direction. Nothing is going to happen in the time that we're gone, and I'll be back. What on earth have I walked into? Bonan was here, Batadroid got Tre. Where am I? Tre will be right back, maybe? What? Wait. Oh, I'm over at D-Box. How did I get here? Wait, what? What am I in a lazy... How did you even... This is a lazy river, what? Bonan? Hi. Hi. Okay then. So I just got back, you guys. I went to Arby's. I got myself a sandwich and surprise. How you guys doing? What happened while I was away? How did I? Okay, how did I get here, Bata? W stream. Well, thank you, fish fingers. Turning our attention back to the shops, and well, they're here, they're built. This is the same design as my King of Plunder ship, so I didn't really feel the need to re-time-lapse it, plus we already had the grand time-lapse of all the base progress from our whole stream that we did there, and so I built them, and they're here, and I'm just gonna bring you through it. If you want to see a time-lapse of me building this style of ship, I'll have the King of Plunder video link in the description below that you can go and check out. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, there's a few minor details and differences, but yeah, we have 4 different ships here that replicate the 4 different pirate groups inside of our base's lore, that being the Raiders, the Archivalists, the Windfallen, and then my group, the Night Pirates, and each one of these ships sell different items. So if we go on to here, we have a few fun little details. We have a little steering wheel, which I'm surprised no one ever uses this as a steering wheel. Yeah, I know ship steering wheels are typically, you know, more vertical than they are horizontal, but that's a lot harder to do in vanilla Minecraft. And I think this really drives home the point. Like, this looks like a wheel that you would turn to turn the ship. So this is the one that I typically use, and I love it. But back here we have a bunch of shelf blocks which sell the items. We have rockets here, 1 diamond for 3 stacks, so you can grab them out of that. 1 diamond for, 1 shulker for 5 diamonds, and then you can grab yourself the banners if you'd like for 5 diamonds. We have different items over here on this ship, and each one of these ships actually have their own little registry to keep in line with Tara Donk's ship registry that she started way back when. I haven't seen them online, but still gonna keep them updated for when they do come back. This one sells books because they're archivalists, and I figured, I mean, what else would they sell besides books? Maybe we could eventually substitute in like some of the artifacts that you can find in Minecraft and stuff, if I ever go hunting for those. But we have 1 diamond per stack of books, which I think is a hell of a deal on that. And we have 1 diamond for 32 chiseled bookshelves or regular bookshelves, as well as 5 diamonds for the archivalist banner. Each one of these pirate ships has the actual, like, Jolly Roger flying above it, and I think it's really nice. I mean, even on such a small scale, I think it works, because these ships, you know, they're okay. They're nothing major or anything. They're very tiny, but I think it works, the amount of detail I was able to get. And I was able to take different types of, like, wood types to replicate the actual, like, banisters of the ships. So we have, like, mangrove here for the red one with some mangrove trapdoors, and then some jungle shelves. Here we have like the warped trapdoors and jungle shelves. We did the same thing over here with the yellow ship, pretty much all of them. The only one that's not like a wood type is that one. Because we don't have like a black wood type, I had to use basalt, smooth basalt, with some carpets on top, and I think it replicates it okay. But this ship here sells all the different plants and stuff that we have, and right here I added a trapdoor, and because there's like the circle in the trapdoor, it just kind of makes this entire like frame here way better. I'm not going to go in and mess with those, but for the next 2 I did keep this little detail. But here we have 1 diamond for a stack of any of these items here. These are the items from our farms, minus the leaves, of course. We'll have to get those manually, but that's fine. And then we also sell the pirate banner here, as well as gold lichen, because I ran out of room on this side, so it's on here. We have the final ship, which is the night ship, the night pirate ship, which is my group of pirates that I'm responsible for in the lore. And again, the steering wheel here. But here we sell armor and tools. So yeah, you can pay 3 diamonds to get yourself some diamond armor, which I think again is a really good deal, given the fact that like a diamond chestplate costs 8. Here you're getting 5 of those back. And, you know, it's pretty much the same with the other items, minus this. I mean, the only, like, benefit to the tool side is it's enchanted, so you know, you get an enchant with it. And then, of course, you have the Night Pirates Jolly Roger, or as it says here, Captain Tre, the Night Pirates Jolly Roger, 5 diamonds for 1. So, yar, mateys, you can become a pirate member of the crew as well. Speaking of the crew, if we're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, so if you'd like to join the crew, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. This is actually going to be the end of the episode here. Unfortunately, I have run out of time. As of me recording this clip, it is 9:15 p.m. on Thursday. This episode comes out tomorrow at 4 p.m. Friday, the 17th of April. So I've got to get to work editing all of this. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me for it. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to leave a like. If you're new here, go ahead and hit subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the future. Goodbye!